Well, what time is it?
It is 12:20. 12:25.
I lost my watch. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Saturday. It's the day before we leave. I can't believe these first 2 weeks are gone already. This is crazy. We've had an amazing time here in Maine so far. And it's only been the first 2 weeks, and we've only explored, the southern piece of the East Coast. But right now, we actually had somebody tell us about these awesome donuts that are right down the road in Wells. So this morning I woke up, I'm gonna go try them out. The thing for me is, if you've been watching the channel, you know that I actually am gluten-free, but I was told that they actually have gluten-free donuts. So we're gonna try that out, see what we can find. All right, we got donuts. So the gluten-free comes like pre-packaged, and they're cold. So I guess I have to heat them up. But I have not looked at these donuts yet, and so let's take a look and see what these donuts look like. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I mean, look at that beautiful work of art. Hopefully Cindy and the kids like them, which I'm sure they will. Hopefully they taste great, taste as good as they look. But yeah, that's Cognan's Donuts. So if you're in this area, they open at 6 a.m. And I see why, because they actually put on the line that they often sell out because they're so busy. The drive-through line is still way back there through like 3 parking lots. That's crazy. And then the line is pretty long too outside, but it actually goes pretty fast. So that wasn't a huge deal, especially when they're just getting donuts. They're kind of rolling through that. You can't go inside and look though. That's the kind of the one thing that I don't like. You had to read the sign, and that visual, when you go in and you actually see those donuts, you kind of get a feel for what you want. But that was the only thing. So hopefully I picked some good ones, and the kids love them, and it's a good Saturday morning treat before we get the day started. Let's not make them wait any longer. Something I've learned while on the road, just a little RV maintenance tip. This stuff, the slide out lube, because it's a dry lube, so it doesn't collect debris, which is what you want on an RV. You don't want to use WD-40 or anything like that because it can collect dirt. But you want to be able to use like a dry lube. When your door, if your door's having a hard time shutting, watch this. We're just going to put a little bit right in there. And then I'm also going to put a little bit right there, just kind of lube it up. And I'm gonna just get that easy. Barely takes any effort now. So yeah, this stuff is great for slides. It's also great for the little handles on your door. So if your door is getting stuck and it feels like it's hard to shut, try that. It could be worth it. The other thing we're having is that these things tend to dry out anywhere there's some type of friction. It tends to dry out when you're traveling a whole lot. And so like when we're bringing our awning in, it's just going da 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 da. And because the bottom leg is actually kind of jumping because there's no lube to it. So I'm gonna lube the awnings up while I'm out here with it, and that way it'll go in and out very smoothly.
Yes, we're going down to Ogunquit.
Alright.
Ogunquit.
It's our last day here.
I know.
Last adventure down here. But we'll be back in 3 weeks. On week number 3.
Yeah.
We got a week in Acadia, a week way up north.
Yep.
And then we come back down here.
Yeah, I'm sad to be leaving this area though.
I like Maine.
Like this area was
Except for the traffic.
amazing.
Traffic is pretty bad at certain times. I can't wait till next week though. We'll be in Acadia hiking and biking, and hopefully we're gonna get some whale watching in. I want to do whale watching, and I want to go to on a moose watch tour.
I wonder if it would be better to do the moose tour farther north.
I don't know. We got to look and see where that's at.
Anyways, we're gonna go park at this little parking lot that, well, hopefully there's a spot big enough for us. But dualies are very hard to park in these little parking lots.
Yes.
At all these little stores, we actually take up more than one space.
What do you think of this town?
I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
You have all these little shops
Yeah.
that offer something different each one. But what's really cool is that the vendors inside the store is multiple vendors. And so depending on what area you buy from, they give the person who made it credit.
Gotcha.
So,
Almost like a little flea market.
yeah, for each little store. This lamp is made out of stones.
I like that.
Neat.
But that is heavy.
It's gonna be heavy.
Unless they're fake. Sorry, had to squeeze through there. Whew. But yeah, this is awesome. Kind of reminds me of like a theme park where you, almost like Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, if you've ever been there. Just the different areas, the shops and stuff like that. So, but it's amazing. Like if you get a chance, check out Maine. Like do it. You will be surprised. It's not just about the coast. Put it back on. Just put it on one more time.
No,
Come on.
it's not. It's cute. I like that.
All right.
Right?
Put the little thing on now. Put the thing on.
I really hate you.
That was the jacket. We lost my Apple Watch. Well, I lost my Apple Watch when I jumped off this bridge. We jumped right in the middle. It's like 12 feet deep. It's low tide now, so the water is probably a good 6 feet down. And so we're gonna go out there and see if we can find it now. Chances are slim, but might as well try.
I don't see anything on the rock.
$100 if you grab it.
We should have yelled out to the kids.
Yeah.
$20 to give a watch.
Needle in a haystack. He's still out there trying, and
A watch in the ocean.
yeah, a watch in the, yeah, basically. And plus, look, when it was high tide, when we were jumping off this bridge, I'll show you guys. The water is about here to the bridge, because we have to duck down to paddle under it. And now I'm 5'10" and I can barely reach the bridge. Yeah, it's easily 12. It's probably 8 feet deep right now. And then it rises another 5. So yeah, 12, 13 feet deep. And it's dark. It is so dark down there. Can't see your hand grabbing the bottom with even with goggles on. So it's done. I put it in lock mode, so if somebody finds it and it actually turns on, they'll get a little message.
Wells, Maine.
It says call Harold. riding our bikes. We found this cool little town. Well, we have been here before, but we get to actually explore it.
I'm sorry.
Am I boring you? Hair's all messed up. I got a helmet head. We found this little area on our bikes, and it's got some restaurants and some stores and
A hotel.
and stuff like that. It's really pretty over here. I'll give you guys a quick view of what it looks like. I think I'm going to try out this little seafood restaurant. They have lobster. Got to get some lobster. We're in Wells, just before you kind of take a left down and go
we
to
did
the
take
port.
the scenic route through all the houses.
Yeah, there's some beautiful housing around here.
We'll probably would only take like 10 minutes in the truck.
How was your chicken salad sandwich?
At Forbes, it was actually really good.
Good.
It had dark and white meat chicken, so I picked out all the stuff that I didn't like.
You got to feed the beast. We're sitting here eating, and we got a phone call from our daughter. The wash machine's leaking. Great.
It was only on the dry cycle, so if it's leaking, it had to
Yeah.
be from it draining the water out of the clothes.
Yeah.
So
probably.
it was probably just the tank's probably full.
So but we're gonna
Honestly.
ride back now. We didn't go as far as we wanted to, but
You gotta do what you gotta do.
ride another day. Oh, little birdies. Little birdies, go. Yeah. Squirrel. I got distracted by the little birds. That was alright. I had full control the whole time.